When you step into a game of Apex Legends, some characters are more annoying than others to play against, and there aren't too many more annoying than...
This fight will result in...
But Caustic isn't as good as I thought he was, at least for me, because while I find him the most terrifying foe to face up against in Apex Legends, making use of his kit as a solo player actually requires a plan to come together with dreams of stinking out the structures of the in-game world. But my journey began badly when I found myself unable to place traps down as they got shot out of my hands as I placed them, or more annoyingly, squished behind the very door I needed them on. I know, it's a skill issue, but today I found out the hard way that Caustic is an S-tier legend at certain times only. My name's Ragtag, the greatest gutter-tier gamer on the face of this earth, and our first tale of today began when I forgot to choose my output device on OBS, meaning that I recorded the first fight of this game without any game audio whatsoever. But don't worry, gentle viewer, I'm something of an expert in homemade sound effects.
I am most alive when rapidly approaching my death. I have slipped down the stairs. Yoink, 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 yoink. Off to a flying start, and to get into the spirit of this legend, I did the obligatory throw down the torturous trap and watch Vantage suffer while I mercilessly chipped away at the knockdown shield and sent her to the afterlife, which Newcastle wasn't happy about at all. But the final enemy was an Ashe, engaged in a bold battle versus my teammates, so I left them to it. Well, at least until my shields had recharged. Boom! Headshot! Once I realised I had 3 eliminations and a potential tale for YouTube, I checked that I was recording, only for it to finally dawn on me that there was no sound. And while I know how deeply you shall miss my mouth-made sound effects, now you can sit back and enjoy some of the dumbest plays I've made in a while as we approached Skulltown to the sounds of combat coming to its conclusion. Ashe set about bamboozling me by barricading the door from the other side. Yeah, you think that's gonna work on me? I spend 95% of my game time licking the floor, so don't even try it! Where are you? Remember when I said you could enjoy some of the dumbest plays? Well... apparently Rampart was not inside the building after all, but I wasn't done being confuddled yet, no! For a pair of parallel portals left me utterly stunned. Behind that door, get at it! Whoops. Try that again. Approaching the halfway mark in this lobby now, but the ring enveloped the zone, and if we were to stand any chance of carrying some momentum to the later stages of the match, we needed Rampart at full strength, so our evil scientist reluctantly did the nice thing of dropping a respawn beacon down so the loot could be retrieved swiftly, and I jogged with purpose towards the safe side of the ring, but it turned out that it wasn't safe. Attention! There are 2 or 3. Good! Not having to look for combat is always preferable, and we were geared up, so imagine my surprise when I heard this.
I could use a weapon.
Well, at least she had one, which was definitely better than none, and as we approached the destroyed bridges, my wingman was about to pull off something I've never seen before.
Let's go to this area.
No.
And there you have it, my shots were synced perfectly to the legendary composer Strauss. Truly an exquisite experience, but Ashe finally changed her mind and portaled us to the rivers, where I was forced to give the wingman one more chance. Redemption! Now to unleash the stink! I missed. Oh well. Come on, wingman. Let's do this. Fortunately for us, that was only a team of 2, but this was when I was about to realise that I still tunnel vision like a Bronze 4 player even now. The fact that I could not see 2 people drilling me in the back for the longest time while trying to finish off that bloodhound would be a worrying state of affairs if only I cared, but this messy fight was over and our expedition to swoop to the north side for high ground was just beginning. Round 3 now and only 5 squads left meant that the end game was upon us, and to be honest, I hadn't pulled off Caustic's greatest trick yet, the stinky gas poo-poo building strategy! And the best place to do that would be in Containment, but first, to the watchtower. When I was standing up here feeling completely useless, my teammates were content to snipe everyone from a distance, and although I tried to get involved, all I actually achieved from this experience was further damage to my self-esteem. Tempted to punch Ash from the top of the spire and force us to my heavenly home of gas traps and containment, patience had paid off, because the time had arrived. Let the gas games begin! Oh, come on, Ash, move your robo head, will you? Sadly, Rampart didn't take the portal and now was left out in the cold waters of this dangerous place. Desperately tried to send a gas package to save her life, but it was too late. We still had an advantage indoors. We could have... Wait, Ash, why are you outside? There's no more beacons to spot. Look, I'm a stupid trap! I really didn't want to leave this building, but my teammate had made up her mind. Okay, fine. We do this. Only 2 enemy teams left. No room for mistakes now. Considered the rampage, but continued to trust in the Wait, mobile respawn beacon? Why not? If we pull this off, the chaos of the drop alone could give us the edge we needed. This was the final ring. Would that enemy team risk pushing into the stinky gas, or would they wait for us to be squeezed out of our hidey hole? When the beacon landed, we were given our answer.
We have 30 seconds. Prepare.
One simple thing. Reload the vault, you absolute noob! No luck on King's Canyon, but the next game appeared as if it would lead absolutely nowhere when we dropped into Lava Siphon instead of Fragment, and true to form, not a living soul was to be found. This simply would not do for Stinky Gas Poo Poo Man, so we headed north in search of buildings to asphyxiate our enemies in, but of course we found ourselves on the outside looking in, and being a Caustic out in the open felt utterly hopeless. On the plus side though, I hadn't given up on the wingman, even if it had given up on me. I wasn't about to lose the high ground for a second game running, especially not to a bucket of bolts. Also, is it just me or are my wingman shots sounding like I'm in a multi-story car park? Another fail with the stinky gas ultimate as it awkwardly toppled on the wrong side of the hill, and it turned out that my Bronze 4 tunnel vision had not finished with me either. probably wouldn't believe me if I told you that this game actually turned into a 4,000 damage and 20 eliminations, and that'd be a fair point because it would be a downright lie. Only 10 squads left though, and we were about to explode onto Fragment West to rudely interrupt a fight that would finally allow me to unleash the power of Caustic in an enclosed space. Get out of here, wannabe gas man! This is my house! But my teammates were more interested in window shopping the property. Follow me or meet your doom. A resurrection took place above us. Was it Octane's teammate bringing back another? Or was this a new team entirely?
We should go here. Getting shot at.
7 squads left, and my damage was either cursed or a sign of Caustic's true alignment to this place. I'm stuck. It's the canisters, alright? They get in the way sometimes. Amazing how that lifeline wanted to walk right through the gates of hell to get me. Well, she made it. Only 4 squads left, and how fitting we were moving towards the very place where this game started, Lava Siphon. Enemy teams were occupying the space we needed to be in, so somehow we'd have to force our way towards it.
Damaged.
That went about as well as expected. Okay, you two whittle down their shields. I'll perform my other party trick called drinking tea through my personal filtration system. Here's to you, you glorified waffle iron. The care package eventually dropped down some real red goodness next to us, but I'd let my team have the spoils, for the wingman had served me well. Wait, no it hadn't. I'm swapping that piece of trash out for the mighty Bocek.
Thanks.
Enemy over there.
Okay, you know what? It was time to move closer to our remaining opponents and hope that our route went unnoticed. There you go, Rampart. All yours. Well, unless the thieving robot takes it first, of course. Round 4 was about to close, and that's when the remaining teams made their move, allowing us to choose our moment. Well, it doesn't get much better than that. To war, insects! I mean, teammates, soon to be unwilling test subjects.
I need thermite grenade. There's another squad.
Took down another.
I didn't want to give up the high ground, but a revive was about to be pulled off right under my nose. That gas will not save you, my friend.
Vision is clear. I still see.
Now down to the final squads in this match. I had one objective, and that was get the best position at all costs, even if my teammates completely disagree.
Getting shot at.
The one team already had the best spot left in this map, so now what?
I'll cover for you, mates.
Taking fire.
Footsteps approached. We were being flanked.
Spotted here.
Final round. Beginning ring countdown.
Taking fire.
I found myself grateful that Pathfinder had the rampage after all, but now it was us versus the final team. I contemplated my next move. Superior forces covering us from an elevated position. What could possibly go wrong?
Rings close to 30.
Okay, yep, quite a lot can go wrong actually. Yeah. Ring was about to close. We had to do something or this game would be over. As we were all pushed to our final moments, a game of peekaboo would create an opportunity.
Recharging shields.
Hey Crypto, it's pantomime time! Look behind you! Then the scales shifted.
Down to subject.
That day belonged to Caustic and company. I had a newfound respect for all the Caustic mains who have to bide their time to unleash their true powers upon unsuspecting enemies, but anyone who likes to push W and full send in this game, yeah, this character might not be for you. By the way, I put up a Twitter thing for a Valkyrie jacket giveaway. Go and check it out, and any other kind of giveaway that you see in my YouTube comments from those spammer bots. It's not me, obviously, because my replies have a tick next to my name and nobody wins things without entering. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.